Very excited. Our first chance to chat with Padres relief pitcher Brent Honeywell. And Brent, I know it's not your first stint in the big leagues, but I think congratulations in order. A month, first victory. How's it been going in the Padres uniform this past month for you?
It's good. It's probably the best start I could probably ask for, honestly. Just keep making pitches and keep giving us the best chance I can to win. So that's kind of where I'm at. But I'm extremely happy to be here. It's a hell of a clubhouse. Hell of a coaching staff, training staff. I don't think there's anything better.
You got to say up front, one of the reasons we wanted to chat with you, we're getting tight with the Cespedes Family Barbecue guys. We have them on every Monday on our show, and we saw them with a video and you guys together on the road trip. Tell me about you and those guys and kind of how that came together.
Those two dudes, those guys have been in my corner from the day I signed to be a professional baseball player. They're good people. I think they're really good at what they do. They're very diligent in their homework that they do, and they come up with some pretty good stories about everybody they want to have on, or they do their homework. They're good at what they do.
So I just want to get to know you, Brent. So you guys got an off day this week. What does an off day look like, especially here in San Diego for you now that you've starting to get a little bit more accustomed to the city?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go play some golf. It's the first time I played golf during the year, so I think I might go play some golf.
You're not a real pitcher until you pick up the sticks, right? I mean, a major leaguer.
That's true. It's true. It's a lot easier to do when you're a starter, but I ain't complaining. I'd rather throw a baseball than play golf any day of the week.
What's your handicap?
I don't even know.
Oh.
I'll fire off some good rounds every now and then.
All right, I want to go back a little further. So you played actually for your dad, was your high school baseball coach, and he was a minor leaguer growing up. What was that like? I mean, obviously I'm sure he's been proud as heck to see what you've come to the big leagues, but what was that like for you growing up?
Yeah, it was good. Sometimes it was tough at times, but he's probably the smartest baseball mind I've been around, and he's given me everything I know in this game and everything that you want to trust your gut feeling when you're out there at times. And not only am I trusting my gut, I trust him too and the knowledge he's put in me. So I think the biggest thing about that is that he put some dog in me too. And it's like, you don't want to get beat out there. That's not what we want to do. We don't want to get beat out there. You go out there, you give them the best you got. Excuse me. You give them the best stuff you got, and whatever happens, however the chips may fall, so be it. But just know that you're going to be able to sleep a little better at night when you feel like you give them your best stuff than the stuff that's not as good.
Talking to Brent Honeywell, Padres relief pitcher, and you say a little bit of that dog in you. That must have been important in order to come back. You've had, 4 surgeries, to fight through it. Some guys don't ever get an opportunity to come back from that. How difficult was that to go through over these past, 4 or 5 years?
Well, I think the biggest part of it you said was that, not a lot of guys get to come back from stuff like that. A lot of guys don't want to come back from stuff like that, but and to each is their own. I had friends that I rehabbed with for a long time that I didn't see get the chance. It's like Cat has 9 lives, man. I don't know. I just kind of kept pushing, and I always knew, I would watch a lot of baseball. I'm a baseball fan at heart. I love this game, and it's just something that I kind of picked up, which was like, I still have the stuff to do this. I got to get put back on the right track here. I got to kind of, not necessarily reinvent the wheel, but, reinvent kind of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And, a lot of the movement aspects of my body, I feel like I was too good of an athlete to be moving as clunky and rigid as I felt like I was moving. And, I just kind of worked my way back through that. And I had some pretty good training staffs along the way. And, I wanted to pitch in the big leagues is the main part.
I'm clunky and rigid. Paul, a little better than me, but, that's not you, though. I can see that.
You're also not a professional athlete.
Yeah,
so
not at all.
Now we know why. We're talking to Brent Honeywell this morning. Brent, so you're one of the newest members on the team. There are a lot of personalities, not just on the pitching staff, starters or relievers, but throughout the entire clubhouse. I'm just curious, since you got here in San Diego, who's kind of taken you under their wing and showed you the ropes and helped you out in your time here with the Padres?
Well, the first day I got here, Tim and Joe were in the weight room, And they got all their stuff done, and I was just kind of hanging out, watching. And the biggest thing is, I don't necessarily need someone to take me under their wing. I feel like it's more like, don't show me, just tell me what to do. Don't tell me how to do it, just tell me what to do, and tell me the things we do here. How we go about doing it, and how, we operate as a staff or as a team or anything like that. But Tim and Joe, like I said, when I first got here, those two guys were the guys I kind of latched onto because they were the first two guys I saw. But after that, we kind of struck a pretty good friendship. And I'll never forget, Tim Hill told me one thing, because I've never been in the pen before, and I said, "What's going to happen when they fire me in the pen?" He says, "You're gonna be a dog, and you're gonna go out there and help us win baseball games. You're gonna do it that way. No one cares, dude. Just go out there and help us win." It's a really good clubhouse. These guys in here, there's great teammates, but great people too, all around.
Now, every guy in the clubhouse always has a nickname, and I've heard yours is Honey, which makes a lot of sense. Is it ever kind of awkward though? It's like, "Hi, Honey. Hi, Honey. How's it going?"
No, we're past that point. I think it's the easiest one you can kind of come up with, But that's been my nickname ever since we played travel ball, the league, and stuff like that.
I don't know if you probably don't get to watch much of the TV broadcast, but Mud Grant, who does the television, was showing kind of the Screwball. He was a former major league pitcher, and he was like, "Going, this hurts my arm just kind of even thinking about trying to throw that pitch." How did that come about? I mean, just like, why do you do that, and so few other guys in baseball will throw that pitch?
I don't think guys can throw it. It's that simple. It's just like, somebody else's slider that you can't really recreate. It's just a pitch that no one can really recreate. Do I think it's the problem that I had all the way through? No, not at all. I feel like it gets misunderstood, and I feel like a lot of people don't know how to teach it. But it's, it might hurt him because he's 50-something years old? Like, who cares? It might hurt him, but I throw it for strikes and strike three all the time. So it's like, I think there's more. I think there's more to what I do out there than a screwball. I feel like I got some good stuff to offer out there other than that. But, like I said, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be doing what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. I show up here every day ready to go. And so do these guys in here. And anything I can do for these guys in here is what I want to do.
I think it just sounds cool. Screwball. It's kind of fun to say.
It's a good name. Good name for pitch. Love it.
Absolutely.
Brent, thank you so much for the time, man.
Thank y'all. Thank you.